This is the first.
Do we have to have these now?
I'm just thinking in terms of audibility.
I think you'd be all right this far apart.
So everyone, questions to the microphone please, and we're going to record it all. Thanks guys. Everyone set?
Tom, do you want to kick us off then? First question.
Monty, the way you tore into the Sydney from the very beginning, did you get the sense they're vulnerable at the moment?
To be honest, I think we started every game this season on the front foot quite quickly, so it wasn't really anything different for us. I think what was different is we were a bit more clinical, wasted a lot of opportunities the last few weeks. But now look, we knew they had a game midweek as well. We've had FFA Cup games, so in the mindset you already know if you start well, maybe you can put a little bit of doubt in the mind. So yeah, look, I think we started pretty quickly in every game, so not really massive difference for us.
Steve, 3 changes at half time. Did that sum up your impression of the first half and how impressed you were?
Of course, it doesn't take. I was disappointed. Obviously, the way we started, we knew they were going to start like that. We mentioned it before the game. I don't want to use the midweek game as an excuse because it's not. I think we saw out the game quite well in the end. We put them on the back foot a lot in the second half, but yeah, it was disappointing first half performance. We weren't anywhere near where we should be, and just little things. We weren't competing. We were, second to everything basically and we gave away cheap goals. You can't afford to defend the way we did and to give away balls that we did. And they capitalised. They took their chances.
Wilco was pretty scathing at the end about particularly the first half. I reckon that's the worst start to a season for Sydney in about a decade. Are there some players who are going to have to put their hand up and be replaced, if you like?
Obviously we've got to perform a lot better than that, otherwise these boys won't be starting. But we've got our problems with injuries and Ryan Grant with COVID, and there's a lot of things going on at the moment. So Costa's out for 4 to 6 weeks, but we do have enough quality in that dressing room to turn it around. If you look at City last year, they lost the first 4 games. There's a lot of hard work to do, a lot of looking in the mirror, everyone from myself to all the players and all the coaching staff, and we look forward to the next game against Wellington because that's the only time we can fix it, the next game.
Steve, you went straight down that tunnel full time. I take it you gave them a pretty stern talking to.
I haven't spoken to the players yet. I've just seen dribs and drabs. We were in conversation with the coaches after the game. I'll speak to them when I'm a little bit calmer in the next session. I think they know what I expect from them. I told them at half time what I expected from them. It was a better second half performance. I wouldn't say it was great, but it was a better second half performance.
I hate to bring it up, but I think it's only 1 goal now from open play in the league this season. How do you fix it?
We've got quality players in that final third. It's just getting them all on the park when we can, and having a bit of composure in front of goals. You got Bobo coming back. Obviously, we knew it was going to take a little bit of time for him. It was his first hit out. Got Adams, 2 quality goal scorers. There's many others in the squad as well that can score goals. It's just about getting in the right positions. That's the main thing at the moment. Creating chances and taking them when they come.
Monty, 7 academy kids on the pitch at the end. How proud are you of that performance from those players?
Yeah, look, really proud. Steve just mentioned them. We've had quite a few injuries as well. Matty Simon's still out. Nikolai Muller, Ron Tonic missing today. Obviously, Mark Berrigated last week. So we've had a little bit of unfortunate circumstances the last few weeks. But I've spent a couple of years with these young boys, and to be honest, they're growing every week. Every training session, every game, they're learning. You only learn by experience, and sometimes you've got to throw them in and they sink or swim. But I think you saw today, Jacob Farrell, Harry Steele, local boys, and I think Maresh today, the Brazilian boy. He's got bags of ability, and him and Marcos Llorena are creating a good partnership. We had quite a few players come in late towards the end of pre-season, and everybody's been the same. Everybody's been the same lack of games in pre-season, but they're making the fitness up now in the games and in the league and FFA Cup. So super proud of the young boys, but they've still got a lot to learn and a lot of improvement to go.
how important was it after last year? Obviously the coach left, several players left. There was a feeling that it was going to be hard to sustain that improvement from last year. How important has it been to garner results at the start of this year to give those players belief?
Look, I think recruitment was hard for a club like us. Recruitment's always hard, but I think we brought in some good quality players to complement what we had. Losing Luke Cole last year, top scorer along with Matty Simon. That was a big loss for us, but I think we've created a lot of chances. And today, I'm just really happy for Marcos and Maresh to get the goals. And for everything out of second half, they're a quality team. You've got a top coach here that's won championships and FFA Cups, and you've got players in there that have also had a lot of success. So I think today's just one game. It's early on in the season, and people asked me last week, big game next week. Just lost 2, but the 2 that we lost, we played well, and I think today we carried on as normal. And sometimes you take your opportunities, and I think we took them today. But yeah, for me, it's we just carry on as normal, and hopefully get a few boys back from injury in the next couple of weeks.
What's he got to do with Miller? Is he all right?
It's Lewis Miller. There's always something wrong with him, but yeah, look, I think he got a kick on his foot. Hopefully, it's nothing too sinister, but the medical staff will check that. And yeah, we got a game next Saturday and an FA Cup game on Tuesday. So fingers crossed, a couple of days he pulls through, because for the first half, his pace and his speed down that right hand side really caused Sydney problems. So yeah, fingers crossed he's okay.
Steve, transfer window opens in a month. You have got some significant injuries. Would you be looking for reinforcements?
Yeah, we will be. Yeah. We go, if we can and we find the right players, we'll definitely bring them in. It's Braden's out for the season, so he's one of our best players. He creates a lot of chances for us. He starts a lot of our play, but we don't have him, so we need to look for someone to replace him, and and maybe another player as well. So we need to change something, and like I said, it's a long way to go, but the results need to start coming, and the performances as well.
Steve, just one more for me. After a loss like that, does it feel a bit awkward coming in here and 2 blokes sat together and having to dissect where you went wrong in front of us? Listen,
I've got a lot of respect for Monty. He's done a great job. Obviously, he's just started as well. They deserve to win tonight. On our first half performance, we didn't deserve anything out of that game. Even though we probably did have 2 or 3 chances to get back into the game in that first half. If we got one, it might have been a different story. But like you said, we haven't taken our chances, and you got to score goals, otherwise you don't win games. But I meant specifically this setup, 2 coaches together. Of course, it's the first time I think we've done this before. So, but yeah, it might be the new norm now. Thanks. Congrats. Thanks.
No.